On this week's episode of Fish Addictions TV, we're headed up to Lake of the Woods for our annual Hunters Helping Heroes Fish Addictions fishing trip.
We got 5 well-deserving heroes from across the U.S. coming out. We got 3 locals and 2 that we flew in from out of state. We have Sam, Rex, Ross, Randy, and Chris, and we're ready to take on Lake of the Woods this weekend and see what it has to offer.
Now, a few of these guys have never caught walleyes, let alone eaten them, so we're hoping to get a few in the boat and fry them up on Saturday night.
We got, the weatherman says we're supposed to have some rain and wind coming in, so hopefully the fish gods are looking down on us from above and they'll show us a good time on the lake.
Now remember, on this episode and every episode of Fish Addictions TV, logos will appear on the bottom part of your screen. Click on those for more information on all our great sponsors.
Stay tuned for more Fish Addictions TV.
Addiction, the fact or condition of being addicted to a particular substance, thing, or activity. An addiction is not desirable. It is something that overtakes your life. But what happens when an addiction can't be stopped? An addiction is stronger than any one drug with only one cure. The cure is not rehab. It is not medication. It is not a counselor. The only cure for us is the water beneath our feet, the rod in our hands, the anticipation of that next big bite, and the camaraderie we all share.
Fish Addictions TV is brought to you by Eskimo Ice Fishing Gear. Striker Ice. Go early, go late, go prepared. 13 Fishing. Make your own luck. Custom jigs and spins. And the rest of our fine sponsors.
You know, this is year 4 of our Hunters Helping Heroes and Fish Addictions fishing trip for these veterans, and we're lucky enough to be able to provide 5 well-deserving veterans a trip of a lifetime back to Lake of the Woods, back to Lake Road Lodge.
Trips like these where you just come and hang out with great guys and veterans, you know, that camaraderie and everything, it's huge for your mental health. It really is. I mean, everybody kind of needs that time occasionally to just get away from everything, and that's exactly what they've done with this trip.
This is the first year we actually got Shields on board with us, and they put on a great presentation for our guys. We surprised them by bringing them straight from lunch to Shields.
Hi, Mom.
And what an awesome experience. These guys were just confused as they walked out of the restaurant, not knowing what was going on.
Next thing we know, we're getting a police escort over to Shields, which was crazy. Then we get closer to Shields. I notice there's fire trucks, there's firefighters, sheriff's department, and the community right standing out there in front of Shields just cheering us on and clapping and stuff, and totally unexpected.
You really start to see, you know, the warm welcoming and everybody just their demeanor, like they were just so grateful for everything.
So before we send you on your way, we want to be sure that you're ready for anything. And so on behalf of Shields, we're going to present you with a $250 shopping spree for each person. And we want you to have a lot of fun. Again, thank you to everyone for coming. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And thanks to everyone who helped make this day happen.
These guys thought they were going to get licenses. Nope, we had a shopping spree in store for them.
I couldn't believe it, you know, I was like, that is awesome. We're like, what are we gonna get? You know, what are we gonna do?
I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting these guys. But beforehand, I actually, for any of you guys that don't know where I am or where I've been, I actually just got back from a 6-month deployment from Afghanistan. So while I was there, I presented Mike a certificate when I was at Shields, kind of unbeknownst to him. So I flew a flag for Mike here while I was there on one of our combat sorties on our F-16. So I wanted to present this to you in front of everybody here.
When Ryan presented a flag that he had flown for me overseas while he was on active duty, was something that I just didn't expect. It was really cool to know that that was over in the desert, flowing for Fish Addictions, for putting on an event that we're just glad we can do for these guys.
I want to thank Mike again. You know, thank you for coming to us and offering such a great thing. And I hope Mike enjoys it, and I hope he gets it in a nice shadow box, puts it up somewhere special in his house, and he can look at that thing all the time and remember, you know, hey, I got this because I do some awesome things for some awesome guys.
We just surprised 5 veterans with a shopping spree at Shields. Thank you, Shields, for giving these guys $250 to spend here. And we're about to head out and go up to Lake of the Woods. But first, we're gonna spend that $250 and I'm gonna go help them do it.
Shields was so excited to be a part of this event. This was our first year doing it, but we have a lot of people in our company that are vets, so it's a cause near and dear to our heart. We also, our company loves America and all that it stands for, so it was a really good tie-in and an awesome opportunity for us to give back to those who serve our country.
Whatever they wanted, it was theirs for $250. It was really awesome to get Shields involved, and we look forward to keeping in contact with them and doing this year after year with them.
Stick with us for more Fish Addictions TV.
Yeah.
Watch out!
The more flair, the better it is. It's gonna be
Twitch it or rip it, summer or winter. B-Fish and Tackle's B3 blade baits come alive with a flick of the wrist. B3 means better. Better wounded bait fish action, better VMC split grip hooks, better patterns and finishes, including real 18-karat gold plate. Try B-Fish and Tackle's B3 blade bait today and see why many anglers consider the B3 the best big fish bait going on water or on the ice. Find them online at bfishandtackle.com before your fishing buddies do.
Hi, I'm Pat Kovash, owner of Kovash Marine, proud sponsor of Fish Addictions. We're very happy to have Fish Addictions running our new 203 with our 350 Verado. Equipped with the Mercury, Yamaha, or a Suzuki with the Warrior boat is always a winning combination. Come on in and check out our great service department at Kovash Marine. Whether it's custom rigging, engine rebuilding, or routine maintenance, we can handle it at Kovash Marine. Come check us out at kovashmarine.com or 1417 First Avenue North in Moorhead. And remember, when experience matters, call Kovash Marine.
we talk about this journey that Hunters Helping Heroes Fish Addictions trip takes for these guys, where it starts in Grand Forks and it kind of segues into the 3-hour trip up here to Lake of the Woods, and there's family here waiting for them. There's people we don't even know. To get that welcome into this community year after year after year is just, you know, it just makes us want to keep doing it. It makes us want to keep coming back.
Individuals that come up to you have no idea who you are or what your story are, other than you were in the military, thanking me and the other vets.
I'm U.S. Army. I retired last year. I was a staff sergeant. Yes, I don't look like it. I understand that. But I was really good at what I did, and to the point when I stepped on the IED in Afghanistan in 2013. The people were amazing. They each, it wasn't like shake your hand and move on. It was, hey, let's have a conversation.
It was the front end off our Humvee and kind of scrambled my brain a little bit, but wasn't enough to get rid of me. So I'm here now, so I get to do some fishing. So again, thank you all for coming out.
It's just awesome to have the community of Baudette and this whole area behind us.
When we were getting in the boat and getting ready to go out to fish, we knew that the weather was supposed to be not in our favor today, but we chose to, you know what, we're gonna bust across the lake. And then, hey, it opened up. The weather was absolutely perfect up there. Little overcast, no wind, and we were catching fish left and right and having a great time.
It doesn't get much better than this, does it?
First time grabbing the rod, I'm like, all right, I'm about to reel monster in. Start pulling it in. It wasn't quite the monster I was thinking, but you know, the excitement was there, so I'll lose this one.
Well, first what you want to do is you want to play the fish out. We've got these rods set because we're moving constantly, so we've got them set so we're not just ripping the hook out of their mouth as we're reeling up. It's a good box fish. But the best part about catching walleyes is eating them.
Oh, I imagine.
Guys, one tip that I want to give everybody when you're fishing either in the spring or the fall, when at night these temperatures are dropping below freezing and we're running the Mercury 350 Verado, and we want to make sure our motors stay in good shape. You know, you're out in a big lake like we are this weekend. You want to be able to make sure that your motor's running in tip-top shape, and when you get up in the morning to go fishing, you're ready to go. Now what I like to do is lower the motor all the way, and you can see it's draining water out. We just pulled her out. You know, at night, if you don't lower this, drain all the water out, you're gonna freeze up, and that's not good for your engine. And you know, what I like to do too is just, you know, kind of let it drain a little bit, lift it back up 3/4 way or so, get the water kind of moving in there, and then put it back down, you know, and give it ample time to drain. It's just another way to make sure that we're keeping our equipment in tip-top shape.
It's been nice to just get out, you know, just take a load off, focus on fishing, and to have an opportunity to talk to the guys and focus and enjoy fishing. It's been just a fun event.
Looks like it'd be a nice eater.
Yeah, this looks like a decent sized eater. There we go.
It's always nice to catch the big ones, but these ones taste the best.
Yep.
I'm a fan of fishing, and whatever we got to do to catch a fish is great, but just being able to sit on the boat, BS with the guys, and there's nothing better than when Ryan would yell out the middle rod, right rod. Figured I'd give these guys a shot at getting the biggest fish. Nothing better than seeing them poles flip up in the air. It's a sauger.
Sauger.
I'll keep that one on.
Eater size.
That's a eater.
Now what we're doing today is we're down rigging. You know, when it gets this time of year and the water temps and stuff like that, it's really an effective way to put your fish in the box and catch a lot of nice fish and just catch a lot of fish in general.
The rest of the day, the lines just kept popping off left and right, and it was constant fishing. You know, it was just a blast. It really was. Oh, he's done now.
Nice fish.
Sweet action right there.
Beautiful fish, Rex.
Yeah.
Is this your first walleye?
It is. First walleye.
You're spoiled already. You get that
Not
thing,
bad.
dude?
Not
Nice.
bad.
First Lake of the Woods walleye, first walleye ever. This isn't any fun, is it?
Oh, it's a blast.
Well, we better measure that one quick and see what we got.
Let's do it.
20 1/4. Ah, we gotta let it go.
Stick with us for more Fish Addictions TV.
For more information on Fish Addictions TV, check them out on all their social media.
That hog. Oh yeah, that's for the wall right there. It's all in the wrist.
What do you got here, Mike?
Looks like a decent fish.
Decent? You gonna beat the 23 mark?
I don't think so.
No?
You know, Ben, I want to thank you guys and Shields and everybody for coming up here and being a part of this event. It's really awesome, and this doesn't happen without you guys, you know, being a part of it. And,
Absolutely.
And I'm really happy you're able to join us up
Yeah,
here.
I'm glad you guys let me tag along here. Today was a pretty cool experience being with a couple vets in our boat. They're both pretty crazy guys, but just seeing the daily things that they have to overcome day in and day out just makes you feel, you know, when you're having a bad day, it could be so much worse. These guys are happy all the time and they're overcoming all this stuff, and they're out there having a good time fishing.
So this is my second year of being a part of this Hunters Helping Heroes and meeting these individuals that have served and getting to spend time with them. And this year I took a little bit of a different approach, and I hopped in with one of the charters to be able to hang out with these guys and get a little bit more one-on-one time while fishing. And I gotta say that these guys they're outstanding individuals. They're a lot of fun. It's like being part of a team. A little tired out here. Oh! Look at that, that's awesome. Look at the size of the fish. Look at the size of that fish. You're in for a fight now, bro.
Like a torpedo!
So yeah, I picked up a rod after we got done doing some down rigging. I was in the water a couple minutes, and all of a sudden I got a nice solid bite.
Ryan here has a pretty decent sized sturgeon on. It jumped literally 3 feet out of the water, splashed us up. I don't know if camera guy got that or not, but we're in for a haul here. This is a big fish, and we're fishing with light tackle. We're out here chasing 2-3 pound walleye, you know, hoping for a 5, 6, 7 pounder. And I'm guessing he's got a 40, 50 inch sturgeon on right now, and we're just kind of in for a battle.
That rod's doubled over the whole time. That thing's just hammering.
I mean, we're up here with the Hunters Helping Heroes, and we got a couple vets here, and we've been having a nice time out here. We've been down rigging and catching a lot of eater fish, a couple slot walleye, And you know, like you said, it's a trip of a lifetime for some of these guys, and this is going to be the first time that they get to see a fish like this in person. I mean, if you were to turn around, they're watching. They're not fishing anymore. They're watching. They want to see what comes out of the water here.
I've never seen a sturgeon that big caught. I've never been in a boat with one, and it was a shock to see that thing come shooting out of the water, and it was fun to watch him fight it for just about a half hour.
I've never fished them before. I've heard it's a great time. I've never even seen a sturgeon up close before. I've only seen pictures of them. But that was one massive fish.
Hey, you like that? Look at this. We caught a little one.
Shortly thereafter, he ended up catching a 31-inch walleye, which is the biggest walleye I've seen caught outside of TV. And so it was great. It's fun to see that those big fish are prevalent in the fisheries here, and seeing them caught is even more rewarding experience, especially when it was in the boat that you're in.
Hey guys, it's Mike from Withers Point Resort. We had a great day today fishing on Lake of the Woods. We were pulling crankbaits. Down rigging is a fantastic way to do that. We were using two different style crankbaits. We were using a diving crankbait. Natural colors were working well today with the overcast skies. I run them about 25 feet, 20 to 25 feet behind the downrigger rig. And then your lipless and your reef runners. I run them a little bit shorter. I shorten them up to about 15 feet behind the ball. Watch your speed. Speed's very critical in this situation. 2.7, 2.8 miles an hour was about the perfect today. We had a fair amount of wind this morning, so we went straight with the waves. It helps level the boat out. The reef runners and the crankbaits are not going up and down, and it's a great way to cover a lot of water out here. When these fish get out in the mud, they're eating bugs and spread out. It's a great way to get out there and find a lot of eater fish and some really nice fish today. That's your tip from Lake of the Woods.
Stick with us for more Fish Addictions TV.
What do you like most about your Ion auger?
Starts every time. Just pull the trigger. No gas, no oil, no spills.
Ion will cut up to 40 holes through 24 inches of ice in a single charge. That's a lot of holes.
No exhaust or airing out the house.
It doesn't catch when you re-drill holes.
I like the new reverse. I use it to flush holes clean.
Learn why Ion is the hottest auger on the ice at ioniceaugers.com.
Fish Addictions TV is brought to you by Eskimo Ice Fishing Gear. Striker Ice. Go early, go late, go prepared. 13 Fishing. Make your own luck. Custom Jigs and Spins. And the rest of our fine sponsors.
This event that we host up here every year through Fish Addictions is actually one of our biggest and my favorite personally events that we do every year. We take out a couple hundred people a year. I actually go to very few events that aren't local a year. So this is actually something I look forward to every year. I fly out here out of my own dime. I hang out with these guys for the weekend, and it's always fun to meet the new guys, hear their stories, mix it up with these guys.
When people actually do stuff like this for veterans, it just kind of proves to me that people actually care. But this trip, being able to come up here with some other veterans and go fishing and have a great time like this, it's just been such a great experience. It just really shows how much people care about the people that serve their country.
You know, this was amazing. The community came together, everybody came together, and this is probably one of the best events I've been on.
Coming up here, hanging out with the Fish Addiction guys as well as fellow veterans where you can just unload and you don't have to worry about a single thing.
Me personally, this event, these kind of things, they help me kind of just keep going. I typically do have a pretty good attitude. I've got that drive to, you know, keep moving on, not, you know, get sucked in. It's real easy to kind of get into a rut and just kind of like fall off the wagon, I guess. And when you come out to these trips, it helps kind of put you back in that direction. Again, you're around a bunch of other guys that are going through the same thing. You can kind of forget all your troubles, all your worries, and it helps just get you back on track, and it's great.